Soul Stone theory confirmed by Thanos' River of Blood. Last week, our friends over at Slash Film posted a behind-the-scenes interview with the visual effects team behind Avengers Infinity War, Dan DeLue and Kelly Port, where they broke down the process on creating Thanos in the film. And while the interview featured a ton of information on technical info, one small tidbit really stirred the pot on one of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's biggest fan theories. At the end of Infinity War, after Thanos snapshored away half of all life in the universe, he ends up inside the Soul Stone, waiting in a pool of orange water where he has a conversation with a child version of his adopted daughter Gamora, who he killed off by throwing off a cliff earlier in the film, which has led many fans to speculate that everyone that was turned to dust from the Infinity Gauntlet also wound up inside the Soul Stone. So in the interview with DeLue and Port, Slash Film reveals that the pool of orange water was originally a river of blood intended to represent the blood of Thanos' victims. But according to DeLue, they changed the blood to orange water because the choice got a bit dark. Though this seems like a small visual tweak, does it confirm the Soul Stone fan theory? Presumably, if the original creative choice was to have Thanos wade through the blood of his victims would include all of the life forms that he snapped out of existence with the Soul Stone. If the Infinity Gauntlet is capable of transporting the blood of his victims, then it could presumably also transport the victims themselves, blood included, inside their bodies, because in the end, it's all just biomass. Now, this is all a Titan's Moon level of speculation, and the quote that the River of Blood got a bit dark is admittedly vague, but it's an interesting breadcrumb to say the least. Infinity War directors, the Russo brothers themselves, helped fuel the Soul Stone speculation theory when they joined in on the fun last month during the Thanos Did Nothing Wrong Reddit event. To catch you up, a page on the popular news aggregate site Reddit called Thanos Did Nothing Wrong announced that they were going to ban half of their subscribers from the page as an homage to the Mad Titan Thanos. Reddit users even created a subreddit called In the Soul Stone, which would automatically add users that were banned in the snap. FYI, I joined it myself, and I survived. I'm ready for the snapture. Wait, how do I post? Oh, here we go. It's about to snap in. I'm so excited. All right. A few 100,000 Reddit users, including Anthony and Joe Russo, signed up to see if they'd get digitally dusted. The Russo brothers even got Thanos himself, Josh Brolin, to record a video to kick things off. Because the internet must be perfectly balanced, as all things should be, Joe Russo survived the snap while his brother Anthony was turned into digital space dust. And after his subreddit ban, Anthony posted a thread in the page In the Soul Stone simply titled, "Where am I?" Now, this doesn't prove that half of all life in the universe is definitively trapped in the Soul Stone, but at the very least, this proves that the Russo brothers are aware of the Soul Stone fan theory and aren't afraid to lean into it for the lols. Of course, we won't know if any of this is true until Avengers 4 hits theaters in 2019. But what do you folks think? Do you believe the Soul Stone theory? Do you prefer Thanos wading through a river made of the blood of his victims, or a bunch of weird orange soul water that looks like pop? And do you think Thanos did nothing wrong? Let's discuss. Be sure to like, subscribe, and mash that little bell to get notified every time we go live with a show or drop a new video. And have you checked out Nerdist News What the Friday? It's our pop culture week in review breakdown where we discuss, debate, and then get too heated over trivia. You can check it out on Fridays at 1 p.m. Pacific on ProjectAlpha.com. Just use the promo code ALPHA60 to get a 60-day free trial. And if you missed it live, you can always check out the podcast version on iTunes, Spotify, and wherever fine podcasts are found.